Hi, I'm David Stone, and I'm very happy to introduce you to scissors. Thank you for buying this product, and now let's check the performance. Okay, girl, I have plenty of cards. Please, to say me stop when I shuffle the card, when I riffle the cards. Here, can you please take it? Show it to your friend. I don't want to look. Take the card, show the card to everybody, and you shuffle the card. Shuffle the card. And you, I'm going to ask you to open your hand like this and to keep this into your hand. This is the magic wand we're going to use today. You put the card inside and you shuffle the cards. That's right? Okay, so now I'm going to stab your card with my scissors. Yeah. I'm going to throw the card in the air and I will stab only one, your card.
Oh my God.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
What the?
Merde! It's awful! Look at that!
What?
No way! I'm sorry about that. I need bandage. I have bandage. Look, I have bandage in my wallet. Look, into my wallet. Open the. Oh. It's not a bandage. It's one card and. Oh, all this thing. Is it?
It is.
Yeah! Wait.
Very nice.
Oh my God! Can't believe it. That's painful. Okay. Give my wallet. I have to go. Can't believe it.
Hello everyone, here's Hanson Chien, and this is one and only David Stone.
Hi guys.
And this is Caesar from David Stone and designed by...
David Sidelsky, a great French magician.
I heard this sold out at Hanson, so
Yeah.
right now in your hand. So let's enjoy Caesar.
So, what did you receive? First, you have normal scissors. And here's the secret. Ta-da! What is that? These curious scissors. And when you open it, oh, look at this. So now, let's check what you can do with that. So, how to introduce and show the scissors? First, all you have to do is to cover the gimmick. Okay? Depending on the gimmick you have, because you have the last and improved version. Okay? The first prototype is like this, much longer. This one is another prototype, but the one you have is the final version, which is the best one. Okay, so to show you how you can cover and hide the gimmick, I put all the fingers on it and I just keep it like this. And then I change it from one hand to another hand. Depending on the length of yours, it will be easier to do it. Okay? From this side, it looks like this. Okay? You can also do this. Don't do that. But this you can. So you're here, you do, and then, but you do this casually. When you talk to people, you're here, you said, okay, we have scissors, okay? And then you can turn the scissors on the other side, face up, I mean this up. To do this, you keep this side on your palm and you turn it that way to avoid any flash from this way, okay? Even if you have a longer one, you can cover the movement that way, okay? So this is the basic movement to cover and to show the gimmick. Now, where do you put the gimmick? Where do you load it? Well, me, I have two ways. First way, I have a magnet and I put it directly on a magnet here so that I can take it whenever I want. If I don't have a magnet, I can directly put it on the belt that way so that when you need it, you just take it. Okay? So when I usually take the scissors, I just hold them this way. This is facing the back, okay? And then I can do that. I can show the hand empty, holding the scissors like this. And then I can also open my hand and do this. So let me show you. Put it here and take the scissors like this in this position and then up, and I'm ready to do the movement. The movement of showing the scissors into your hand is super simple. You just open the scissors, okay, and you try to open it where you have more flesh. What I mean is that if you open it here and it's a little bit, it's moving a little bit, don't worry, just go backward in your hand and then you will feel it's a little bit more tight. Then you can remove your hand and it works. It stays in your hand. Okay? So you have two possibilities. This is the first one. Okay? And the second one is like this. From this way, and you open here. And that allows you to do this. Okay? So in the first situation, I do this. I can clearly show that way. I can show this way, and that way. So it looks like you show everything to people, you see? And you can pretend to remove it, to try to take it out. And doing that, what I do, I just put my fingers on the gimmick and I pretend to try to push the scissors, but it doesn't work. It allows people to see the scissors through my hand completely. To remove the scissors, all you do is this. You take both like this, you close the scissors and you go backward, poof, hiding the gimmick. Okay? Then now you can turn again if you want. That way. Okay? When I load the scissors, most of the time, I use my leg to do it by doing that. Like this, up and up. So it means that if I do anything in the routine you've just seen, I just do up like this, for example. Okay? That is the main technique to use scissors. I am a super mentalist. And I'm going to prove it to you guys right now. with one of you in the room. Please, sir. Can you clearly see the bags? But please, stand up. Stand up. Say out loud, which bag do you want me to crash? Bag number 1 or bag number 2? Which bag?
1.
Number 1. You're sure?
Yes.
You want me to crash number 1?
Yes.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. It's so. So, obviously, this is more a comedy act. So, but I invite you to be really serious at the beginning. Not too serious, just serious enough so that people believe it's a real magic trick that you're going to do. So what I do, I use bags like this, and I put some napkin in it. The napkin are here to avoid to hurt myself when I hit the table. That's it, okay? So you have 2 bags, okay? And I put the scissors right here, okay, on the magnet or under the wherever, whatever, okay? So I arrive, I have 2 bags here, I raise I roll up my sleeve, and I choose somebody in the audience from this side, from my right. You will understand why, because I'm going to load the scissors here, so I want to take this position to allow me to secretly grab the scissors along my leg. So I said, I'm going to choose, sir, you are going to help me. Can you clearly see the bags? Bag number 1 and bag number 2. Okay? Could you please stand up? And when I do that, I say, could you please stand up? At the right moment I say stand up, my right hand goes to take the scissors. I am already here. I'm loaded. It doesn't matter if the scissors is not perfectly in my hand, because you will put it back properly after. So you're like this. Please, sir, could you please stand up? So the scissors are here. Don't move too much your hand. Okay, you will manage to fix that after. Could you please name any number between, you prefer bag number 1 or bag number 2? Which bag do you want me to crash? And I stay that way, so people don't look at my right hand. Whatever the number he says, I do this when they don't expect it. I said, you said number 2, bam! Right away I do it. I don't want them to flash this. That's why I right away, you said number 2, and then wherever I am, I don't mind, because I keep this position. I hit the bag and I'm like that, so they don't clearly see. And then I wait 1 second. Then I'm going to pretend to remove what I have in my hand, but in fact, I am loading the scissors now in the right position. And I act comedy and I do, oh my God! And then, if this is a little bit, if people can see that, secretly I do, and I hide it, I cover it. Oh my God, look at that! It's amazing! But nobody sees that because they all look at my hand. And most of the time people laugh. So, that, if this is ever, this is too visible, I take it, I remove it, and then I can clearly show the hand from this way like you have seen previously, you see? Most of the time, when I do this gag, I directly leave, okay? Or I have another gag with the second bag. I am like this, and I load a second scissors And I say, why didn't you say the number 2? Ah! Oh my God! And then I leave. That's very funny too, with 2 scissors. And people don't see it because they all look at this hand. You have plenty of time to load the second one. And they say, why didn't you choose the number 2? And, ah! It's very funny when I do that. Anyway, you're here and then I leave. And when I leave, people laugh. I go backstage and it allows me to load me with something else or whatever. Or to even re-put the scissors here to come back with a bandage. You know, whatever. Ah. So, for this, obviously, you need the splash bottle gimmick. The splash bottle gimmick, you can find it in any magic shop. You put the bottle in the splash bottle and hop, you are ready to go. Take the scissors and put the scissors on the magnet or under your belt. Now, you hold the balloon with the right hand, you show it empty, and you put the balloon between 2 fingers. You are going to explain people by sign that you need scissors. You pretend to go take the scissors. So imagine the audience is here. I pretend to take the scissors and I just move the bottle from here to here. I hold the top of the bottle on my 3 last fingers. It goes very quickly. I'm here, and then I realize the scissors are not here, so I do this. And then here. So it looks like that. Oh, then I take the scissors that way. Okay? And the audience sees this. I can show the scissors like that. Be careful, don't move too much like this or they might flash. Stay always flat like this, okay? And then now I directly open the scissors by doing this along my leg. And I am going to produce the bottle when I pop the balloon. To do that, I move my hand like that and I pop the balloon like this. And it's complicated if you do the splash bottle because you do like this. So plenty of time I do that. Ah, no, it doesn't work. So I do this and you go like that. And at the exact moment, poof, you produce the bottle and you do, hey, and then you realize the accident. So I do it again quickly. You have the bottle here, the scissors are here. Okay, that way. I pretend to go to take the scissors, they're not here. I show this way, and then I up, and I produce the bottle. Then I do, hey, very proudly, hey! And then I realize the accident. And now a card trick. Please, sir, take this pen and pick any card you want. Wonderful. Can you sign it, please? Perfect. I put the sign card into the deck. And now I'm going to use a very special accessory that you usually don't use in magic. Scissors. Normally you don't use this, but today this will be my magic wand. I'm going to show you why. I shuffle the cards. I cut the cards in a very special way. And now I'm going to use the scissors to stab your card. How will I do this? Easy. I will take the scissors, throw the pack of cards, and stab your card on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Ah! God! I need a bandage! Anybody has a bandage to, maybe here, inside. I think I have a bandage inside my, no? What is that? Oh, I have one card. And this is the sign wand. Oh my God. I feel better. Okay, to do this, obviously I use a Mulika wallet, the kind of wallet that allows you to load the card from this way, and when you open this way, you can take the cards directly from here, pretending that it's inside the zip compartment. Okay, this is a GOL wallet. It's a famous wallet that you can buy at wherever you want. Okay, in any magic shops. I buy them at Prop Dog in the UK. Okay, inside I put the scissors that way, like this. Okay, and hop, so that it will allow me to take the scissors easily, and I leave the scissors like that. Okay, now you ask for someone to sign a card, and you control the card on the top. And now you explain that you are going to use a magic wand, a special magic wand. Then I take my wallet, I flash this side, and when I come here, I put the top card under and I open the wallet. But you do this casually. When you just take the scissors and you put the wallet back on the table, and now the card is here. So once again, I don't point it. I'm going to use scissors. You do this and you take the scissors. Then you put the scissors in your pocket. To do this, you put them from this way, not from this way, okay? That way. And you put your hand on the jacket here to avoid to flash the scissors here, the gimmick here. So you do this and you put this into your pocket, your back pocket. Now you are ready to take this one at any moment. So usually I do one or two techniques. I shuffle the card, I do one or two cut, whatever will allow me to make people forget that I put the scissors in my pocket, and then, or I do gags, whatever. Then I go take the scissors like this. Once again, I have this position. I just hold the scissors between two fingers, and with the pack of cards, help me to do this. And when I am in this position, I'm going to count 1, 2, and at 3, I go here and I open the scissors. 3, and then you throw the pack of cards at the same time. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, and then boom, I pretend to stop the cards, but I fail. So I'm like that, okay? 1, 2, 3, boom. And then it's funny because all the cards fly and people don't notice this yet. They don't see that. So that you can make sure that the scissors are very well placed, are in a good position. And then I pretend it didn't work. I don't know. And then you act your comedy like if you have an accident, okay? Then you say that you need a bandage or something to cover your the scissors. You open the wallet this way. You can put your finger here so people can see that the scissors, and then up you go inside and you remove the card, and then you show that this is a sign one. So from this moment, people clap, and then you stab the card on the gimmick. It will allow you to cover this. You stab it in the middle, okay? And in this position, not the other, okay? In this position, so that it covers completely, and then you can leave the stage. And now a simple trick with a bag with scissors and a deck of cards. Please, sir, can you take the pen? I would like you to sign any card. On the face, yes, on the face. Wonderful. So he signed the card, wonderful. I put the cards back to the deck of cards, okay? And I put everything back into the box. Clean. And I'm going to put the cards into the paper bag, just like this. You can feel the pack of cards under. Yeah, so now look, what I'm going to do is simple. I'm going to take the scissors and I'm going to try to stab your card through the bag, like this, for example. Yeah! One card and only one card is stab. And I think it's your card. Thank you. Ah! Oh my God, that's awful. Oh, but at least this is your card. Bye. So for this effect, you obviously need the gimmick that you put on your magnet or under your belt. Take a pack of cards, put it inside, and then take the scissors. And you put the pen in your top pocket. This is a variation of Gaetan Bloom's card in bag routine. So, you remove the scissors first, which allows you to show them to the audience and to put them back to your pocket. It's natural. Then you take the pack of cards and you ask someone to pick one card, any card, and to sign it. Okay? Card is signed and put back to the deck. You control the card on the top and you put the cards back to the box. But when you're going to close the box, you press a little bit like this and the card will move like that, which allow you to put the top of the packet of the box like this. So it means that here it's easy for you to feel the card. So I put my thumb on it, and when I put all the cards into the bag, I drop everything except the cards. So you close the bag and you turn it in the other position so that the card will appear face down for the audience. Okay? Then now, when you are in this position, you take the scissors, okay? And you grab them in your hand and you go to stab. Actually, you just put the top in the middle of the card and then you produce one card. You can show that the box is normal. You get rid of the box, of the paper, and you remove the signed card. And when you show the signed card, you go to show it this way to the audience, from here to here. And when you arrive here, you do, ha, hey, voila. And then what I do, when I turn, I remove the card here, I show it that way, and then up, when I show it this way, I open the scissors, and then I come back and I said, et voila! No more magic trick. Now, a stunt. A dangerous stunt. I'm sure you guys know this stunt that people do with a knife or scissors. And to... Ah, merde! So this is the most obvious use of the scissors, just like for the knife through the arm. The idea is to pretend to have an accident, and it's super easy on stage or in close-up situation to pretend that. So what I usually do for lay people, I pretend to fall, and to pretend to fall, my foot, my back foot, hit my front foot. I'm like that, and it helps me to pretend to fall. So to do this, I show the scissors before. You can be very serious, explaining that you are going to do this kind of thing. Then you hold the scissors that way, okay? The gimmick towards you. And what you're going to do quickly, when you will pretend to fall, you will do this, okay? So I will do, boom, okay? And the movement is covered by the fact you're talking to people and then you are in this position and you can open at the same time. So you're right here, you do okay? This is very easy, but it could be very funny depending on your presentation. The other way to do it is to do it in this position, okay? It's a bit more difficult because the position is less natural. So I start like this, and then the scissors are in this position in my hand, okay? More like this, which is not really natural. That's why it's better to hold them this way. You talk to the audience, and then you go to this way, and then you push, and you just put your hand in it. So you're like that. I'm going to show you some, oh my God! But this position has an advantage, is that it allows you to clearly show and to quickly flash the back, because the shadow of your fingers covers the gimmick. So you can do, oh my God, it's awful, you see? So it's an interesting position, and you can have really some interesting way to do it. So now, of course, to remove it the same way, you do this and you go that way. Personally, I prefer the other one, which is easier to perform. Well guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have had fun and you enjoyed the ideas I showed you today using the scissors. Keep in mind that I'm sure you will be able to find your own ways to perform it. You will find new ideas. To be honest with you, it's completely new for me too. We just figure out this idea with David Sidelsky. So we do not have find everything. So I'm sure you will find your own ways to perform it, okay? My dream routine originally was that one. It was to ask someone to pick a card, sign it, and then put it back to the deck, and then give the cards to somebody in the audience and say, take the card, you're ready, I want you to throw the card in the air, 1, 2, 3, schlack, and then up and show that I am stabbed, and then when I show the back, that the signed card is directly here. Schlack, oh, I failed, and I hurt myself, but I found the card. That was my dream routine, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. That's why I found the solution to do this, and then to say, your card, thank you. But I did not find the solution to have it here. So if you ever find it, share it with us. I'm sure somebody will find a way to have the scissors and to, directly produce the card from that way. Anyway, you will notice that you have a lot of different ideas with this gimmick. It's a very funny way to perform the knife through the arm, but in a softer version, you know. When I do this for lay people, even children, everybody laughs. It's not as, it doesn't look as dangerous as a knife, which is much more, scissors, it looks more like a clown accident, you know. That's why we have a lot of fun and a lot of good reactions when I perform for lay people. Try it and you will see that they are, wow, it's very funny. So thank you very much again. I hope you will have a lot of fun with scissors. Thank you also to Hanson Chien Production, and I see you soon. Bye bye guys.
So everything going to the end. Hope you guys enjoy Caesar from the mind of David Stone. So if you still have any question or you want to share idea, please just follow our social media or send your idea from the email. You can find our email on the Hanson Chien's our website or at Hanson Chien Production Company on the social media, Instagram or the Facebook fan page. And
on my Facebook or on my Instagram, whatever idea you have, guys, don't hesitate. Send it to us right now.
Hi, here's Hanson Chien. Let me teach you how to adjust your scissors by David Stone. Now, this is a gimmick scissors. You can adjust this part a little bit. So when you put on your hand, can be loose or tight. It's totally up to your needs. Alright. So, for example, right now this scissor in my hand is looks okay, but a little bit loose. It may drop like that. I think that's not okay. It should be pretty tight. Even you do something like this, it will still hold like that. But right now it's a little bit too loose. So you need this kind of tool to adjust. If you use this, click it, adjust directly, it may hurt your gimmick scissor a little bit. It's up to you. You can directly use this tool like that. It's okay. But for me, I will use this kind of like tissue. Do something like this around it. So, and use this, click it, and try to adjust. Bend it hard once, and you will see this part come a little bit, maybe more. Right now looks good. Like that. Should be pretty tight. Oh, maybe too tight for me. A little bit too tight. Let me try. It's okay. So tight right now. But maybe it should be loose a little bit. Yeah. Right now it's so tight. Yeah. So I will adjust one more time. Make it loose. Right? Right now too tight for me. So like this, click it. Once more. Like this, two more. Right now maybe better. Ooh, good. So just make sure when open your hand like that and it's pretty tight, it won't drop, something like that. So you can do something like this, or changing angle, open it so you can still hold in your hand like that. So it's perfect balance right now. So this is how to adjust this part of your scissors. Enjoy.